Good evening, I'm Linda Roberts. Tonight, we delve into a concerning and complex trend impacting the lives of hundreds of thousands of Americans. Despite the escalating threats posed by climate change, more than 300,000 Americans moved into flood and fire-prone areas last year. This striking data, provided by the real estate company Redfin, underscores a significant migration into these high-risk zones. To fully understand this phenomenon, let's break down the key elements of the report. The analysis, however, it's not just a simple story of migration to dangerous areas. There are signs that the patterns might be shifting. In California, for instance, some of the highest risk fire counties experienced a net loss of nearly 7,000 people. Additionally, the net population gain in the nation's high flood risk counties fell dramatically. These counties saw a net increase of just over 16,000 people last year, a significant drop from the 383,656 gained between 2021 and 2022. Redfin senior economist Elijah De La Campa provides insight into why people are still moving to these hazardous areas. Affordability and the availability of housing are major drivers. States like Texas and Florida, known for lower property taxes and high rates of new housing construction, have become attractive destinations for many new residents. Despite the clear and present dangers posed by floods and fires, the lower cost of living often outweighs these risks for potential homebuyers. As fossil fuel burning and other human activities continue to raise global temperatures, the risks from hurricanes, wildfires, and other forms of extreme weather multiply across vast swaths of the country. Last year alone, the United States experienced 28 disasters, each costing $1 billion or more, a record high. To illustrate the personal side of this trend, let's take a closer look at the story of Ed Mormon. He and his wife moved from their Washington apartment to a condo in Satellite Beach on Florida's Atlantic coast in February 2023. Despite being aware of the risks associated with living on a barrier island, where sea levels have risen significantly over the past decade, they were drawn by the warm weather, welcoming community, and affordable housing factors that outweighed the potential dangers. But it's not just about the individual stories. There's a broader shift occurring. Experts like Patty Hernandez, director of the community development nonprofit Headwaters Economics, point out that rising insurance premiums in many climate-vulnerable areas are making it difficult for residents to stay in their homes. This financial strain is causing a net outflow from some of the riskiest regions, particularly in California, where fire-prone counties like Ventura, Santa Cruz, and Solano saw significant population declines. Insurance companies are reacting to increased claims and evolving risks by raising premiums or pulling out altogether from the hardest-hit states, such as California and Florida. This makes it difficult for prospective homebuyers to afford the expensive insurance required for federally backed mortgages. Consequently, residents may decide to move if their premiums go up or their policies aren't renewed. A lack of adequate insurance also plays a role in pushing people out of communities after disasters. Hernandez points to the aftermath of the 2021 Marshall Fire in Colorado, where many residents discovered that their insurance payouts couldn't cover the cost of rebuilding. This has led to significant population declines in fire-risky counties, with 5 out of the 10 counties with the largest population declines last year being in California. Boulder County, devastated by the Marshall Fire, was ranked 4th. Redfin's analysis provides a window into where and why people decide to move. For instance, high-risk counties like Kings County, encompassing Brooklyn, and Miami-Dade County in Florida, experienced significant population losses. While high costs of living and the increased availability of remote work explain some of these moves, the situation in Houston's Harris County tells a different story. Despite lower housing prices, the area has been battered by consecutive climate disasters, culminating in Hurricane Beryl this summer, which left more than 1 million people without power and large parts of the city underwater. This suggests that the financial calculus for many is beginning to include climate risk. De La Campa notes that it's not just about finding the lowest prices anymore. People are increasingly considering the long-term risks posed by extreme weather events. In Miami, where 39% of homes face a major flood risk, real estate agents like Rafael Corrales are noticing a shift in how buyers think about climate hazards. Out-of-state or international buyers frequently ask about flood risks in different neighborhoods, indicating growing awareness and concern about climate-related dangers.